Tony Todd's passing in November 2023 left an irreplaceable void in the horror community. Known for his powerful performances, Todd was a cornerstone of the genre, and his death sent shockwaves through the fan base that had long admired his work. His final role in Final Destination, Bloodlines, the sixth installment of the Final Destination series, has become deeply emotional, giving fans a bittersweet farewell to one of horror's most iconic figures. Scheduled for release on May 16th, 2025, Bloodlines is an important chapter in the Final Destination franchise, and for many, it will be Todd's final appearance. His character, the mysterious mortician William Bloodworth, had long been a fixture in the series, offering cryptic warnings to survivors. In an exclusive interview with Deadline, franchise producer Craig Perry reflected on working with Todd one last time and the emotional weight surrounding his final performance. Todd's death at the age of 69 added an undeniable poignancy to his last role. Perry, who had worked closely with Todd throughout the Final Destination films, spoke of the somber awareness that this would be Todd's final role. "We all knew that he was obviously quite ill, and it was pretty clear that this was going to be the last role he would play in a movie," Perry said. The fact that it was one of the Final Destination movies made it that much more poignant. Todd's declining health had been a concern for some time before his death, and the filmmakers knew that Bloodlines would likely be his final appearance. This context made his performance even more meaningful, not just for the filmmakers, but also for the countless fans who had cherished his portrayal of Bloodworth over the years. As the film reaches its conclusion, Todd's character delivers a powerful monologue that will resonate deeply with audiences, especially in the wake of his death. Bloodworth's words, reminding the survivors to live fully and embrace the time they have left, have always been central to the Final Destination series. However, in the context of Todd's passing, these words take on a more personal, reflective tone, a message for fans as much as for the characters on screen. Perry described this moment as a turning point in the film. Zach and Adam, the directors, made a very shrewd decision to take the last couple of lines that were scripted and say, "Tony, just say what you would want to say to the fans. What would you like to impart to them in this moment?" Perry explained. This decision gave Todd the opportunity to speak directly to the audience, allowing him to offer his personal reflections in his final scene. This creative choice added an extra layer of authenticity to the moment. Everything that makes that scene so emotional is authentic because that was just Tony talking through the camera to the very fans who supported him for so many years, Perry added. It was a rare and magical moment on set, one that encapsulated the deep connection Todd had with his audience. Tony Todd's legacy in the horror world is undeniable. His distinctive, commanding voice and ability to convey both terror and empathy allowed him to leave a lasting impression on audiences. Beyond Final Destination, Todd is perhaps best known for his portrayal of the titular character in Candyman, a role that became intrinsically linked with his name and cemented his place in horror cinema history. With more than 250 credits to his name, Todd's impact on the genre is immeasurable. Now, as Final Destination, Bloodlines prepares for its release, fans will have one last chance to experience Todd's unforgettable presence on screen. His final scene in the film, as Bloodworth delivers his farewell monologue, serves as both a tribute to Todd's career and a fitting conclusion to his role in the Final Destination series. The decision to allow Todd to speak directly to the fans adds a deeply personal touch, creating a powerful and emotional farewell for both the character and the actor. Tony Todd's death on November 6th, 2023, marked the end of an era for the horror community. Yet, his remarkable body of work ensures that his legacy will continue to endure. His contributions to horror, particularly in Final Destination and Candyman, have made him a beloved figure among fans. As Final Destination, Bloodlines unfolds, it not only adds a thrilling new chapter to the franchise, but also serves as a poignant reminder of Todd's lasting impact on the genre. In the film, Bloodworth's final message, though spoken through the character, carries a personal weight for Todd himself. It serves as a touching reminder for fans to live in the moment and cherish the time they have left. For those who admired Todd's work and mourn his loss, this final farewell will undoubtedly be a deeply moving moment, one that will linger long after the credits roll.